Hello, loved ones. Welcome to Blue Lotus Empowerment Network. I'm Stella, and this evening we are going to just take a few minutes before we get started on our live to center ourselves, take some nice deep breaths, clear our minds, prepare to focus on what is for our greatest and highest good. Set intentions for what we desire to manifest, set intentions for what we need to let go of, and overall just take the time to be present in the moment right now. Be here now. Hi, Kate. Thank you for jumping in there. We had a little glitch, but it seems to be resolved now, so looking forward to just taking this time of clearing so that the messages come through clear, that we are receptive and ready to glean just an exciting opportunity from the universe to get more knowledge, encouragement, inspiration, and to be uplifted, because we all could use a little encouragement, right? All right, so let's start by taking some deep breaths in through our nose. Blow out through our mouth. Go ahead and rub your hands together, touching the centers of your palms in a circular motion to activate the heart chakra, to be open and receptive. All right. Wonderful. To those of you joining us, welcome in. Thank you for being here. For those of you watching the playback, we hope you will be encouraged by what we are going to experience collectively through the energy this evening in this room. All right, so had something kind of interesting happen just as I was preparing and looking at what decks that we'd be working with tonight, and I have a duplicate of the deck that you see right here by Denise Lynn, the Sacred Traveler. I had purchased the deck quite a while ago, and I could not locate it for the longest time, and then Mark gifted me the same deck, and then through the process of unpacking and going through things, I discovered both decks. So tonight we're going to look at both decks side by side. I don't know if any confirmations will come out, but I feel really good that we're going to get some really good, clear messages from this deck. And before we get started with this particular deck, what I would like to do, one second, let me get the lights set up, is to go back through some cards that have come up in a previous reading that started out as Divine Timing. And the very first card that I was led to pull back out is Time Machine. If you are here tonight, there is a good chance you have been guided here directly for encouragement and inspiration in order to help you gain clarity, move forward, start moving in the direction of your divine destiny. And so let me get the card pushed up a little bit. This is the Time Machine, and it has been a portal that has helped those of us who have been on this journey of healing and restoration to go through, to do karmic clearing, to address things in our history, in our past, things that we might have been exposed to through our bloodlines generationally, going into the Akashic records, going through time and space to clear anything that might be holding us back or causing us challenges to move forward. Oh my gosh, Lois, hello, good to see you. Oh, I am so happy to see you. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. You guys know I totally geek out when the fam shows up. I'm so grateful, so happy to see you. Yes, hi Rebecca. Oh my gosh. I am okay, you guys. You have to bear with me. I'm like ready to burst with tears. I am so happy to see all of you. I feel like we're just kind of at this soul summit where we've all been called to come to this space tonight to energetically support each other, encourage one another, strengthen each other, remind each other of what incredible beings we are and our connection to the divine and the unique journey of the human spirit that we are all on, but yet we are all able to come together, and it's so beautiful. I am so very excited to see all of you. I feel like Dorothy when she was coming back from the Wizard of Oz and back into Kansas. It's like, I'm home, my family is here. I'm so happy to see all of you. We were just talking about a couple of readings ago called Divine Timing, parts 1, 2, and 3, where this time machine card came up. And I mean, it's just been so powerful. The messages that have been coming through with these cards, that it's mind-blowing. I feel like if you're here tonight, you were literally called in by the universe to support and bring your light to this reading, because I feel like so many people have been in a dark place for so very long that they have been overwhelmed. Their hearts have been heavy. Relationships have ended. Circumstances have changed. Some people have left jobs, they've moved away, they've gone through just some very, very heavy experiences, losses of loved ones. It's a lot. And so this reading and the readings that have been coming out have really been guiding us back to doing the shadow work that many of us have probably avoided for a super duper long time. And so now we are learning that it is okay to get comfortable with the light and the dark within us, accepting ourselves through radical acceptance, accepting others, reparenting, holding healthy boundaries, disconnecting and detaching from anything that is not for our greatest and highest good. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, golly gosh, you guys. Oh, congratulations, Lois. Oh my goodness. Well, we're sending beautiful vibrations of love and light and peace and safety to your loved ones, to this beautiful new life entering into the world. And we're just so very grateful for your presence here. And we just want to lift you up and send love and light to your family right now. And of course, Rebecca, I am so grateful to know that you are healing. I really believe that many of us are just now like starting to really embrace that healing. And these cards just really, these cards in my hand, I really believe explained the journey that many of us have gone through and are going through. We've gone through, we've done some clearing, we've made our way through the dark, we've been embracing more and more of the light, healing and recovering from things that have happened to us, experiences that were out of our control, and where we had to step up was to make sacrifices. There were areas of our lives that we maybe held on to, people, places, things, situations that were not healthy for us. We held on to them for too long, and it was time to release and let go. And so it says sometimes surrender is painful. The divine God is cutting away all that needs to go, illusions, obsessions, addictions. It is a sacrifice to love. And so we are so I'm trying to say grateful and blessed. I'm all grateful. Grateful and blessed to have gone through the experience, to make the sacrifices, and to come into a place where we are able to heal and recover. Oh, right. Definitely, Lois. That's right. Sending good high vibes right now. So through that sacrifice period, we see the elephant. We've also had the card of Ganesha come up to let us know that the divine universe is helping to clear a path for us so that we can overcome those things that had been holding us back, the illusions, obsessions, addictions, and sacrifices that needed to be made, which did lead to grief. Many of us had our hearts feel like we were just broken, torn apart. And it says, tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Many of us finally were able to allow those tears to flow and to release the grief that we felt for those losses or experiences that we were holding on to. And now we have been called into a space of healing. And I just noticed, I love when a good plan comes together. As I'm looking at the cards, these are the colors of the rainbow, which are the chakras. And how beautiful that after coming through that dark time, that heavy energy, the grief, the sorrow, the detachment, the realizations that come from illusions being exposed, healing comes through, and it says pause to receive. So as above, so below. Receive the forgiveness, forgive yourself. Many of us, when we go through something, we immediately start to blame ourselves. If only I had known better, if I had made a different choice. And you know, the divine is calling us to be radically accepting of ourselves and others, and to be able to put those judgments aside in favor of loving on ourselves and loving others in a very expansive way. And so through this, we are experiencing healing and a reminder that those you love you. And love is not just hearts and flowers and tokens of affection, while they are very kind and thoughtful. Love is a verb. You will know who loves you. These are your people, your tribe. They are the folks that are there, that when you call out for help or when you are going through something difficult, they have words of encouragement for you. They won't sugarcoat things. They will speak the truth and love to you so that you are illuminated and strengthened. They will be there to uplift you and encourage you in word or deed. So you will know who your people are. Those that you love you. Now, on the same token, if there are people that you have been infatuated with, people that you have been, infatuated is the best word I guess I could come up with, where there's illusions of what you thought the person was, or illusions that you created about what a person should be like. Those things have been exposed, and now you can start to accept the person as they are for who they are, and shed any illusions, any false beliefs about them, and get to know the person for who they are. And that is powerful. And to be able to accept them and show them that, hold space for them, especially if they're going through something. If you've gone through something, learn to hold space and recognize that those you love do love you. And what's that saying? When love is no longer being served at the table, get up, walk away. If there is love indeed at the table, stay, bask in it, resonate with the vibrations of it, and grow and glow and do good. And of course, you know what to do. You know. Some of us don't like what we have to do at times, but it's important that we do it, and that we do it with joy, we do it with light, we do it with love. It's helpful, and it's important, and it's meaningful. It means you are taking action and co-creating and participating with the divine and the universe and Mother Gaia, your angels, your spirit team, to help you step up and move into the next level, which happens to be happening right now. So it says, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. So in this now moment, we are so grateful and thankful to be present, to be able to recognize that we are not here by accident. This is divine timing, divine appointments, and that we are being led to what is for our greatest and highest good, which is going beyond. After you have untethered yourself from limiting beliefs, from toxic attachments, from unhealthy experiences, relationships, you can go beyond and you can move forward with your life with a new vibration of confidence that you are co-creating every single day, and that you do not have to worry about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Just be willing to go with the flow, because you are limitless. These butterflies, this mandala represents transformation. Many of the images in these cards show movement, cyclical movement, so that you know that you are headed in the right direction. It is time for you to see yourself and open to receive the most miraculous ways the divine can use anything and anyone. Limitless. Be ready for the next stage in your life. Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome, Rebecca. Very cool. I'm telling you, this is so powerful, so encouraging. The circle of life, the cycles of life, the light, the dark, all of it is embodied in each one of us. And when we've gone through traumas and challenges, sometimes we tend to clamp down, shut down. We don't want to be vulnerable. We don't want to open our hearts, our minds to the possibilities. And this card is letting you know, untether yourself from that limiting belief and allow yourself to be limitless. Be free, be joyful, be full of light and laughter, and allow your vibe to attract your tribe. And again, this is beautiful. This is the feminine energy of receptivity. We've heard the word receptive, I think, at least 2 times. As above, so below. We have this beautiful receptivity. Open up. Just like when you are participating in yoga, opening up, stretching out, breathing deeply. Chi and prana, the energy and the breath, go hand in hand. Whatever healing modality you choose to partake in, allow yourself to be receptive so that you can receive the full benefit of what you are doing, whether it's massage or acupuncture or Reiki or aromatherapy, plant therapy, music therapy, sound bath. Whatever it is, yoga, that you are doing, be receptive. As above, so below. If you have been feeling the need to clamp down, shut down, take your hands together and rub your palms and activate that heart chakra. Place that over your heart. Place the other hand just over your navel where your solar plexus is, and allow those healing vibrations that you created to touch those parts of you that may feel shut down. If it's your throat, maybe you don't feel free to speak your truth, put the hand on your throat. If it's in your third eye, you feel blocked, you feel like your clarity is not there, that you're not seeing something or you're missing something, place that hand there. If it is, again, with the solar plexus, place it over that area near your navel, your sense of self. You have the power to heal yourself, to transform those feelings, to transmute the pain so that you can, once again, open up wide to receive from the universe what is for your greatest and highest good. In doing that, you and the universe and the divine are in a partnership of sacred reverence. This space of sacred reverence means that your masculine and feminine energy in balance, connected to nature, connected to the heavens, connected to yourself, will allow you to manifest and create yet a new gateway. I love it when this happens. Oh my goodness. Look at. So we had a gateway here. This was dealing with going through the past, dealing with the light and dark, the shadows. Here we are at a place of going through this journey to get to this sacred reverence, to be in union, to unify the masculine and feminine energies within yourself so that you can be, last card in that set, your authentic self. So you've had to do a lot of clearing work. You've had to go back and maybe reparent. You've had to do some forgiving. You've had to do some healing and recovering from things that you were truly vexed by, hurt by, people's actions, attitudes, their words, and things that you were taught maybe as a child, that you or your spiritual self was not important, that you shouldn't be seen or heard. Whatever it is that was impacting you in a way that caused you to put on masks, to not open up and be vulnerable, to not be receptive. This journey has caused you to travel through time and space to get to this place of sacred reverence where you can be your authentic self. And those who you love you. People who see you as your natural, authentic self and love you, meaning respect you, honor you, treat you kindly, be truthful with you. Those are the people of integrity that were sent to you, and you were sent to them. And so it is safe for you to be authentic. It is safe for you to be true to yourself, to have your voice be heard and to be understood and to understand. This is what this journey has been about. Here I was about to move the cards and it was like, don't do that. I guess we are literally building upon this. In fact, yes, see, I remember now. The bottom of the deck from the Sacred Traveler says this: you are at the gates of triumph. I am ready to burst out into tears again. We just had a portal. We just had another gateway. And here is the gateway. Look at this. This is incredible to me. We had dark, light, and dark. We had light and dark. We have light and dark. Once these gates have opened and you acknowledge that you are in your greatest and highest good, your best energy, you may pass go. You can go through these gates of triumph. It says success expands in your life. You have the ability to move forward. See? All of this is about passing through and moving forward. So instead of holding on to the challenges and the things that you do not like about the journey, look forward to passing through the gates of triumph. It's time. It's time for you to do so in a joyful way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read what this card has to say. This is so exciting. It says, gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Thriving is a state of mind. Accept that you can reach any goal you desire. Even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will come into your life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know. Arriving in a foreign hamlet, wreaths of flowers placed around the Sacred Traveler's shoulders. The townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome and are welcoming with open arms. If a situation knocks you over, get up, brush yourself off, and discover what you've learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. So keep going, believe in yourself. That is what true success is. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life because they are way more than you can imagine. Victory, good fortune, and triumph are at hand. You are triumphant. In fact, I was just thinking about that song, "O Come All Ye Faithful," that line that says joyful and triumphant. Be joyful and recognize you are triumphant. What you have been through, it wasn't to discourage you. It was to help you to discover what you have learned. Discover what you have learned. These experiences were part of your life lessons. None of them were meant to destroy you, to hurt you, to diminish you. It was meant to teach you. Life teaching you experientially. And how should we look? What lens should we be looking through? Guys, I gotta tell you, that card came from the bottom of the deck, and so did this card here. And this is the lens that we're supposed to be looking through, the lens of grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. How amazing is that? Joy expands. Joyful and triumphant. Be joyful. Grace and gratitude will help you. Look at this. So you see, here's that path. Look, there it is again. You are moving along the path through grace and gratitude, and your joy will expand. And so let me read this card. I am shook. I am shook. I told y'all this was powerful. It really is. And it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I got it. Okay. I'm telling you, I got to pull over because I am speeding. I am so excited about what is coming out. I'll tell you in a minute after I read this. The card meaning says, the secret to expanding joy is to cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. It's simple, easy, and so very powerful. Be grateful for as much as you can. Thankfulness is modern day alchemy, and it can yield happiness, grace, and peace beyond imagination. Ooh, that's beautiful. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the secret to a remarkable, fulfilling journey is to allow gratitude to flood you at every juncture. No matter what twists and turns are in the road, because let me tell you, there's some twists and turns in the road, comfortable or uncomfortable, whether you're confident or unsure, no matter what you're experiencing, even if your challenges seem insurmountable, feeling grateful with ease, any challenge, replace darkness with light and allow yourself to hear the chorus of angels. Your entire life can transform when you take time to fully, deeply, and profoundly allow the grace of gratitude to fill you. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love it. Right, Rebecca? I'm not kidding. I was like, I feel like I started out like I was on my little scooter, just like la 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 la. And all of a sudden I was like, near, like speeding through. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This is exciting. This is just confirmations to us that this journey has been for our greatest and highest good, even in the times that we were just like, WTF, what is going on? The universe is saying to us, hey, teaching you these lessons because you will be able to share and teach someone else. Not necessarily, like Miss Crabtree in front of the blackboard with the chalk, but people see you going through things and they observe how you behave, respond, react, and it can give them encouragement in their hour of need. So just remember that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show moments of weakness because that's keeping it real. That's on the real. So it's okay to do that, but to also know that there are moments in that weakness where you find strength and you find the courage to carry on. In fact, I was thinking that song Hero, where it says, it's a long road when you face the world alone, no one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself. Search within yourself on this journey and allow grace and gratitude to flow in, because that's what will cause your joy to expand. First light, beginning a new cycle. See, these were on the bottom of the deck. Those three cards, I felt a strong prompting to bring forth so that we could really just soak in those vibrations. So, see, I got all worked up into a lather. Now I've got to drink some tea. But nevertheless, folks, I'm telling you, these cards, so powerful. There's another card I'm supposed to find within the deck to show you because there it is. Oh my gosh. Right after this first light card, and then I'm going to shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling, and we're going to get on to the rest of these messages. But for now, let me go back to first light. Oh my gosh. Okay, number 53. How awesome. It's a number 8. Okay. Beginning a new cycle. A new day has begun in your life. You are at the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you, it's now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. So, that was a strong prompting. So, I'm going to open up the Singing Bowls channel, and we're going to take a moment and just allow the healing vibrations to help us to release anything that is not serving us. So again, just center yourself, visualize your new cycle beginning, open up your heart, open up your mind to receive what is for you. And just relax for a moment, because these next cards, I really believe, are taking us into a new energy. So let's just take time and allow that sacred reverence as we heal, cleanse, and renew our minds. So we want to release any unforgiveness that we might feel towards people that may have injured us, wounded us, offended us. If you can envision them in your mind, just surround them with beautiful white light and release them like a bird, just like this first light. Imagine a bird flying. In fact, there's a bird's nest right here. Wow, okay. So looks like there's 5. So if there are 5 individuals or situations that you need to make peace with, go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead and clear your energy and release them. Yes. Oh my gosh. Right, Rebecca? Absolutely. Excuse me, guys. Boy, I'm getting a throat activation through this, but oh my goodness, yes. Release those individuals. Forgive them. Thank them for the lesson that you needed to learn so that you can continue to move on in your life. Release them with love and light. It would make sense that we're called to do this right now because the next card transformation, the Phoenix. In those readings about divine timing, there were several images that had butterflies, birds, and phoenix. The phoenix goes through a significant journey. It goes through a burning. It goes through a transformation. And it goes through a rising. Many of us are identifying with the birds and the butterflies and the phoenix because we have gone through a radical metamorphosis in our lives through change, transformation by choice. Some of us, the changes and transformations seemed to happen and we were kind of pushing and pulling against the grain. But now we are called into a space and a place of transformation, a new cycle beginning. The gates, we had that card just a few moments ago, grace and gratitude, the gates of triumph. And what better representation of triumph than the phoenix? The phoenix had to burn, literally everything burn before it could rise again. Hi, Lois. I do too. I love the phoenix. And I mean, minutes before we got on, I felt this prompting and I thought, shoot, what deck was the card in that had the phoenix, that reference? And I just couldn't remember. And here we are. And as I was reading one of the other cards, my finger was on the page of this card, which is the Phoenix with transformation. So it says, a fresh new way of living emerges. Well, of course it does. When you go from this darkness and balancing the light to a sacred reverence, you cannot help but transform. It says you are in a time of huge transformation. Old beliefs, ideas, and decisions about who you are and what you deserve in life are dropping away, being replaced by incredible vitality and new pathways. Soon, you will be experiencing the world in a fresh, new way. I love it. It says, the sacred traveler wants you to know the journey transforms the traveler. When the traveler arrives at the destination, the traveler is no longer the same person who started out. Even if there are some areas that may be murky or unsettled in your life, don't be concerned. This is the confusion that often appears before the rebirth. Like the phoenix that arises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. Don't hold on to the old ways of viewing the world and limited ways of thinking. Be willing to see the world with fresh new eyes. Changes are afoot, and it is all so very good. Ooh-wee. That is beautiful. So now, if you remember, I mentioned that I have duplicates of this deck. So I'm going to shuffle the other deck. Oh, that's hysterical. I thought I was going to shuffle the deck, but you know what? I just felt the prompting is I'm to do what I just did, which was pull from the bottom of the deck. Okay. Talk about in real time, you guys. Woo. All right. Look at the card. Staying focused. Hold the course. Oh my goodness. Whew. This is powerful. Staying focused. Hold the course. Don't overthink things. That's what's coming through right now. Do not overthink things. Stay the course. Be clear about where you are going and do not compromise. Follow your dreams. You deserve the best. Prioritize your life. Once you decide on a direction, hold the course and do not veer. Do what is important and release the rest. Place your intent and passion on one thing rather than scattering in many directions, and you will be successful. The sacred traveler wants you to know on the path, it's easy for the traveler to be distracted by people, events, or even shiny objects. Do not take any side roads. Stay the course. Keep going no matter what emerges in your path that distracts you. It's easy to get lost and forget where you're heading, so recommit yourself to your destination. Focus on what you create and put your attention on what is worthwhile, beautiful, and inspiring. Refrain from focusing on what is not working. Only focus on the direction that you want to go. Wowie zowie, y'all. That is powerful. The next card at the bottom of the deck, infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring in to your life. If you are here and you are listening to this message, this is directly to let you know, stay the course, go through this transformation and rebirth, and know that you are being guided to infinite abundance. This is just incredible. Okay, number 67. Everything is blossoming and bearing fruit now. Open yourself to receive. Hello, did we not have the card receptivity, right? It says the prosperity you seek is being activated. Wow. A stream of abundance in all areas of life is ready to flow into your life. The Creator desires that you prosper, take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. OMG. Hello. Remember, all of those cards had a cyclical motion to them. It is time to take action. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know life goes in cycles. There are times when fields lay fallow, and there are times when it is time for harvest. Right now, you are moving towards the harvest time to receive an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. However, you must first know that you deserve it. And oh yes, you do. There are times on the journey when life is fallow, but in times of harvest, the Sacred Traveler shares the bounty and even volunteers to help others bring in their crops. This is the time to give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have. For the more you that you give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. Let me put that one on rewind. It is a universal law. The more you give, the more you receive. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. This did confirm what we just saw in this deck. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on. This is amazing. Wonderful. Grace and gratitude. See, look at that. She has what looks like little petals, and they're just floating. And look at the abundance. These trees are not barren. In fact, let me look. First light would indicate that there's something growing, right? Oh my goodness, this is incredible. I want to see growing. See, there's the light, the path, grace and gratitude, first light. You know, it's always darkest before the dawn. First light. Transformation. I keep thinking that Katy Perry song, Baby, you're a firework. You are a firework. You are just bright as can be. You are glowing and growing. You're called to stay focused, stay steady, stay to the course, because here comes infinite abundance. Now, why this is important is look. Teamwork makes the dream work. So you need to make sure that you are in position. Do you see how there are some fellows here that are literally knocking the apples down from the trees or the berries or whatever they are, and that these maidens are standing there with their little sheet stretched out. You want to be in position for the timing when things come through to bless you. You don't want to be out of alignment. It's your time. I feel so emotional. It's your time. Those of you who've been waiting and praying and hoping and meditating and seeking and asking, when is it my time? When am I supposed to move? When do I move on? When do I move forward? Divine timing is at play. Abundance is pouring into your life. You can't even necessarily see it. Notice they're standing here looking at each other. They're not even looking up, but they know that they're in the right position. So their feet are firmly planted on the ground, and so should you. Your feet should be planted on the ground. You should have complete confidence, knowing that infinite abundance is indeed your birthright and that it is your time. You are in alignment. There are people in your soul tribe supporting you, and there are people around you that are also taking action to help you, because if you're holding the sheet waiting for the stuff to fall, then you're definitely not the person knocking them down out of the trees. There's a teamwork, there's an effort here. There's masculine and feminines working together so that the harvest happens. Notice there's some in a little basket. So yeah, some of your projects you may feel like, oh, okay, that was successful. And then you have some more over here, and then you have a ladder, and you've got all these, maybe you've tried different ways to achieve the success, but notice one person can hold this little basket. One or two people can carry those bushels, but this is a group holding this sheet to receive infinite abundance. So if you have closed yourself off and have not been receptive and open to help from other people, helping other people, then you're kind of limited as to what you're achieving. But we just got clear messages to stop holding on to limiting beliefs. Look, even there was a ladder. Only one person can go up that ladder at a time. Oh, this is powerful. There's plenty of abundance. There's plenty to go around. And there are people who are part of your tribe that are called to help you and that you're called to help. So do not limit yourself and close the door to the infinite abundance. It's pouring into your life. Get ready. It won't be contained in a basket. You can't do it by yourself. And certainly, it's not going to be contained in a little bushel basket. It's infinite. It's going to keep coming, but you want to keep staying in the flow so that you receive it and align yourself with like-minded individuals that support you in those endeavors. Oh, Rebecca, oh my gosh, thank you, namaste, sending it right back to you. Yes, Kate, that's right. Oh my gosh, yes, Lois, absolutely. This is so powerful. It's like I'm just sitting here, if you guys could see me, my face is like beet red. That's when I know that energy is flowing. It is so powerful. Oof, oh, these next cards, oh gosh. Talk about confirmation. Look, this says distant thunder. Clear the air. Clear the air because you're receiving. It's time. See, some of us have been holding on to people who, my gosh, this card came out of the other deck. We cannot make this stuff up. We cannot hold on to grudges, to people, to situations, to things that happened in our past that impacted us, slowed us down. It's time to clear the air and move forward. In fact, let me open up to this card. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. I'm just looking in the distance. There's that thunder, distant thunder. Oh my gosh. So, you know what distant thunder is? Noise. And a lot of times, people that don't mean well for you, there's a lot of noise that comes along with them. And so, you have to be able to turn off that noise. You don't have to allow the negative in. You can take what they're saying into consideration if you feel led, but you can shield yourself, whether that means stepping away, detaching, whatever you've got to do, because you're in a place of sacred reverence. So you can't really let that in anymore. You can't entertain it. You can't engage it. You have to put up those boundaries and those healthy walls to allow yourself space. And notice it says distant thunder. So a lot of us have been able to move further and further away. I always say it's like a little balloon up in the sky floating further and further away from the ground, so that those people that are down there trying to pull you and drag you, they can't reach you. Eventually you've gotten far enough away that it's off in the distance. So it says dramatic purification and renewal and healing are occurring on many levels. Don't be concerned about that chaos in your life. In this instance, it's good. It's shaking things up so you don't become stagnant. If your auric field or personal space is cluttered, it's difficult for new exciting experiences and opportunities to come into your life. It's time to clear out the clutter, release the old, discarded, and unused. Clear the air and release situations and people who don't empower you. Let me put that one on rewind. Oh my goodness. Oh, yay. Congratulations. Oh my goodness, Lois. Blessings to you and the family. Look at that. 8, 11, and 20 inches. What a joy. Welcome to the world, little one. We just surround you with love, light, and blessings and prosperity and abundance. What a unique opportunity. Lois, I'm in tears now. They're coming. I can't stop them. We had this amazing opportunity together as a community to be aware of a new life entering the earth, entering on this 9/8/21, and to be able, and it could be 9/9/20/21, depending on where Lois is and where the baby's at, but we just have a unique opportunity to just shower this baby with love, light, and blessings, to set a positive tone that before, even though we don't physically see the baby or know the baby, we want to wish that beautiful new life love, joy, and light as it has entered into this world, and their purpose and plans are known by the divine before the baby even arrived here. But we just wanted to lift you up and lift up your family. What a joy, what a precious, precious time, what a special time, especially with everything happening in the world. What a beautiful miracle. So we just take a moment to surround the family with a circle of light and peace and harmony, protection, hope, and a powerful future of purpose and abundance. Oh my goodness. So, wow, that was so exciting. Thank you guys for participating in that circle of light and just sending positive energy. That was so beautiful. And as we're doing so, we're talking about clearing the air for this radical renewal, this rebirth and refreshing that we're experiencing. It says, on the distant horizon, a storm is brewing. Great shards of lightning are thunderbolting to the earth from the heavens, and it can feel chaotic. But it heralds a time of renewal. The thunderstorm clears the dust out of the air and re-energizes the earth. Be open to change. It's all good, even if it doesn't seem like it. New energy is flooding your energy field. Examine your life and see if there is anything that needs to be cleared, renewed, or released. Now is the time. Renewal and rebirth is at hand. That is incredible. If you are holding on to mementos, texts, revisiting people's social media pages, listening to old songs that remind you of them, going to old places you used to frequent, whether it was a platonic or romantic relationship that has come to an end and needs to remain ended, I am telling you, let that shit go. You have to make room for the new. Think of, if you're infinite abundance, you don't want to have just these little tiny containers of memories, like the night at the museum that you're collecting all these things from people you've been with and places you've been. Make room for the new. Refresh, renew, purge, and cleanse. Oh my gosh, you're right, Lois. That's right. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful master number indeed. Entering through the gateway. Fabulous. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I got to get back to the deck again because 2 more things came out while I was just so excited, and I'm really proud that I didn't knock all the cards over. So here we go. We have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. How amazing is that? Your breakthrough is here today. Not tomorrow, not in a week from now. It is here today. The card says you're at the beginning of a breakthrough. Everything you've been doing the past few years has been preparation for what is ahead. There's instances where the path isn't clear ahead, and in those moments, sometimes you feel the need to break trail. In your life, it may seem the path disappears. However, the only way to reach your destination is to push through. Keep going. Do things in a new way. See, that's powerful. Do things in a new way. Imagine a woman giving birth. OMG, we cannot make this up. It is hard, but through her great efforts, a baby comes into being. Something new and exciting is coming into your life. Yep, I got to pull over. That is powerful. I kid you not. Look, we cannot make this up. A special lady just gave birth to a baby moments ago as we are sitting here talking about new breakthrough. Whoo, I'm just shook. That was huge. Powerful. The sacred traveler wants you to know it's not about following the path ahead, but creating your own trail. And it's time to stop standing on the edge of life, it's time to stop standing on the edge of life and just take the leap. Your patience is going to pay off. Old limitations and inner blockages are dropping away. Don't let fear keep you from moving forward. This is truly a time to allow yourself to experience the fear, but do it anyway. Something which you've waited for a long time is about to come to fruition. Don't be afraid to jump in with both feet. Your efforts will help create a trail for others. Didn't we just see this card? Others. Helping others. You are breaking trail. And see, as soon as I was about, so there's 2 cards. I just don't know. I don't know which one to tell you first because these are just so incredible. It is like, wowza. No words. Yay. Okay, let me take a deep breath. All right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn over both of these cards, and I'm just going to shuffle them together and see which one comes out first, because whatever card, see, I even knocked all the cards all over the place. I am just so excited about what messages came through. See, Spirit does not lie, because this was the card that was supposed to be next, and I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled them, and there it is. Choosing your path. All is possible. Tell me these messages are not encouraging. My gosh. Okay, so it says new vistas. Wait a minute. Okay, I have to put them side by side. Look, this was the other card. We cannot make this up. Okay, my heart is pounding, y'all. This is crazy town. Choosing your path and vast vistas. And again, we cannot make this up. Look, it says right there about the vistas. Holy smokes. New vistas are ahead, and you have the power to choose, and this is within your freedom. Do not allow restrictions and limitations placed on you by the expectations of others to deter your path. Be daring, cast aside conventions and restrictions, dance, laugh, explore, go beyond your predictable behavior, and say yes to life. You support others in stepping into their freedom. Cannot make this up. The traveler wants you to know, choose life on your terms. Move beyond those situations that you've outgrown. Sometimes to be free, the traveler needs to put down his pack and just keep walking. There are times to live an ordinary life and also times to cast ordinary things aside. Fling your arms to the heaven in joy. You are not on the planet to always meet the needs and expectations of others. Woo! Let me put that on rewind. You are not on the planet to always meet the needs and expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Wow. Don't unconditionally accept the rules you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. Choose pathways that lead to greater freedom and happiness. Drops the mic. That is powerful. Holy bat flaps. Lois, I know, right? I am like on the floor, clutching my pearls, mouth hanging open. I'm just this is just, wow, it is beyond me. I'm just the vessel, but boy, my cup runneth over right now. I probably look like a volcano. I am just falling out everywhere from these cards and this experience. The energy is super high. When I tell you my face is red and hot, I am just like, whoa. But I'm so excited because look at the possibilities. Look at the encouragement that we're receiving through the energy in this right. Oh, Kate is just cracking up like, Mom, calm down. I'm trying. All right, so we have vast vistas, expand your horizons, and here we go. When you come to the place of receptivity and the feminine energy, then the masculine can take the steps to go forward. The masculine energy is go, go, let's do this. The feminine is receptive, I'm ready. Masculine energy says, okay, here we go. So now we're on the move, we're choosing. And now you're not just choosing from a limitation place. Look, it says vast vistas. This card confirmed this card. This is just, oh my gosh, yeah. Mic dropped, tea dropped, everything on the floor, including me right now. Okay, so vast vistas. Whew. I know I've got to give myself several